So what you're saying is, if I score 40 tonight, everyone would get a free Cognitive Vibe sent to their home.
Right. If you score 40 or more points, everyone that uses the MP40 promo code and puts in their private information gets a free Cognitive Vibe sent to their home address. Yes.
Bet. Yeah, no, that actually sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I'll have to probably take a few extra shots earlier on to make that happen. But hey, it's not impossible.
Yeah, I mean, we could really go viral if you manage to make the promotion activate, but I'm guessing that they're betting it won't.
See? And that's motivation enough in itself. Yeah, 40.
40.
Hey, have you seen Xander around? We were supposed to film this video. Whatever, I'll do it myself. Let's get this money.
Let's do it. Have a good game.
Appreciate it. Okay, everybody, listen up. This is a very special limited time opportunity going down tonight only. But you have to tune in to our game to see if you could get a free Cognitive Vibe sent to you.
All right, well, what do they have to do?
Watch tonight, of course. And if I drop 40 points, you can enter the MP40 promo code on the Cognitive Vibe website and register to get a free mask sent to your house.
Oh, wait. You have to score at least 40 points for the promo code?
Whoa, Xander, you mean I only have to score 40 points for the promo code to work. So we know that won't be a problem, right?
Right.
Exactly. This is totally free. I'm talking no shipping.
All right, so no P.O. boxes, offer only good in USA and Canada. Check the link in the bio for details.
None of that. Get your free mask. Stay tuned.
The center position at 7 feet, number 4, Mitchell Robinson. At guard, number 11, Peyton Pritchard. At guard, 6'4", number 9, Derek Wolfe. Starting at forward, at 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum. The Boston Celtics head coach is Joe Mazzulla. Once again, the starters for the Boston Celtics.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. We've got Bailey. Duran out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's MP. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Celtics, dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Pritchard and White are their guards. And it's Robinson in at center, locking down the middle. This is a great East-West matchup, GA. He's a big-time rival.
There's no secret. This is a big one. The fans know it. The players know it. The fact that they don't play each other as often makes it even more intense.
And over to the sideline to hear about the latest benchmark in MP's storied career.
Thanks so much. Well, not too long ago, he jumped into the top 10 list of career triple-doubles. When he found out about this, he said, wow, top 10? For real? I didn't realize I had that many. He might not be counting, but we sure are. Guys?
Yeah, we'll handle that for him. Thanks. And by now, we know how much emphasis MP's been putting on his offense. He wants to be the leading scorer every time he takes the court.
And he's had plenty of bite to go along with his bar. He's been on a tear since making his feelings known publicly. When MP has something to prove, he can be dangerous when he's at the top of his game.
And the basket by Bailey.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside White. Back to Tatum. Sinks the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Kessler. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. MP inside. Brown on him. 4 on the shot clock. MP kicks to Markkanen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Brown. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duren. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Brown against MP.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Here's Robinson, and he drives in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him only to give it away.
Brown against MP. Duren with a screen on Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Now here's Tatum. Running around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
The Celtics shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. He hits both from the stripe. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Duren with a screen on Brown. To the middle. And Duren slams it in.
Assistant smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 5. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Driving. Oh,
yes! Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Back over to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Tatum against Markkanen. Right side Tatum. And nothing is falling for him right now. Jazz leading by 11. The drive by MP.
And get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lauri Markkanen.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That's foul number 2 for him. And Utah making a change here. George is checked in. Back to White. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Markkanen a screen on Brown. The drive by MP. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaylen Brown.
You see it mature beyond his years. MP sees the opening, does not hesitate.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Garza's checked in, and it's Ben Simmons in for Pritchard. And a switcher also for Utah. Filipowski's checked in. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Anderson, he's checked in for Utah. Dosunmu comes in for Bailey. White looking around. Brown the pass to Simmons. Back to Brown. It's the crossover, and Brown throws it down hard.
Slick move off the deck. Brown finds ways to free himself up.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA. And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
Wide a screen on Anderson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far. And the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Walsh is checked in. And it's George in for Jaylen Brown. MP.
And the desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Pass to Garza. Here's Gonzalez. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
George, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
MP finds Filipowski.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
The 3 from George. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the dunk by MP.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
MP against George. Lost it. No good that time either. Jazz leading by 20. Out to the right wing. Back to MP. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Garza. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You gotta love how George always keeps his options open, willing to make the right pass.
Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Enzo, MP will bring it up for the Jazz. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Now, here is George. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Sweet touch inside the paint. George is so comfortable at that range.
The try by MP.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Pass to Garza. Now here is George. Defended by Dosunmu. There's Brown with the 3. The rebound by Dosunmu.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Kicks it out to MP. Anderson outside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. MP against Simmons. Shoots a fader. Bank shot. No good.
Well, Ian, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. Look, he paid the price.
And so it's Utah taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has... Utah ends up going with the new group. Pritchard and White are their guards. Paul George is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. That's the Boston 5. And George kicks to Tatum. Outside, George. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP passes to Hendricks. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers was outstanding. He had 57 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
MP with it. He's picked up by White. Back to MP. It's stolen by White. And George now top of the key. Took him no time at all on that one. 12 points for George.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
MP inside. Defended by George. Count it. And the Jazz lead by 12. When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. Most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
And here's Tatum for 3. Carroll with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
There's a good screen. Down low, Hendricks, and he jams it with authority.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Celtics trail by 14. The 3 from Tatum. The rebound by the Jazz. MP's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on White.
And he just seemed to have a little more fire in the first quarter than he has in this one. And it showed in all the trips he made to the free throw line. Those have dried up.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Utah making a change here. Free throw good, MP.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 16-point game. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Fires for three. Rebound, Boston.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Out to White. Takes a three. Utah with the rebound. Lepowski's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Over in the corner, White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Utah out in front, up by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from your pocket bike.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Boston Celtics.
Number one goal in a...
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Heading underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. They've got MP, Duren out there with Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler, and it's Bailey in at the shooting guard position. Here's Tatum. Takes it off the glass. Tatum's got 11 points. So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time, how long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Pass to Brown. Robinson sets a screen for Brown. Back to Tatum. It's hauled in by MP.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And Kessler throws it down.
Flashing some of his passing potential. MP with the dime.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Brown with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Duren with the screen on Brown. MP finds Duren. Tatum with it. Now defended by MP. Now Pritchard. He's got 5. And Ace Bailey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's White. 17-point game. Here he goes. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. A moment here now to see the numbers for Jason Tatum.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Bailey pass to MP. Duren sets the screen for MP. And MP throws it down.
Looking like an old hand out there. MP working the two-man game to perfection.
Outside White. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Here's MP. A special move before the shot. MP's got 42 in the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Tatum. Robinson a screen on Markkanen. Tatum dishes to Robinson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
At the line for your Celtics, Mitchell Robinson.
And he can't hit the second. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Back to MP. And there's the drive. They get it back. Pass to Bailey. Now MP. It's stolen by Pritchard. Here's Brown. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Brown's got 17 now.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
MP with it. Out guarded by Tatum. And Duren slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Out to White. Brown outside. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's MP. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trail by 20. Brown the pass to Tatum. He gets it in there. And that's 13 points for Jason Tatum.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 20.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Brown outside. Here's White. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kessler a screen on Brown. MP shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. MP is number 1.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Free throw good, MP. Some changes for Boston. Garza's checked in, and Georgia subbed in for Derek White. Utah also making some changes. Dosunmu comes in for Bailey. And Georgia subbed in for Walker Kessler. Tatum on the wing. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 15.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And the dunk by Brown.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Duren with the screen on Brown. There's the lob to Duren. Back to MP. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Austin making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. And Utah with a change here too. Sensabaugh is checked in.
I'd like to see that PG getting after it.
MP with the bounce back. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
There's the screen. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Jazz leading by 17. MP looking around. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
You got to be impressed by how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lots of moments, RJ, shine through in the career of Jason Tatum.
The one that sticks out to me was the moment of relief after they won the finals. The "we did it" quote will live in Celtics infamy, echoing that of the great Kevin Garnett. From the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Tatum with it. He's got 20. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
The Jazz have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And here's Tatum for 3. Duren pulls it in. And so MP will bring it up for the Jazz. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's MP. Drives to the hoop. And MP throws it down.
Oh, power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
And here is Simmons, still without a basket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Tatum. And it's Utah with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. To the inside. George against Simmons. Pass to Tatum. The shot will not fall.
I thought he had that all thrown out, but somehow the defense defense just threw him off.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Utah Jazz. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ben Simmons is out there with Brown. Then it's George. And it's Garza in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. From deep, George. Kessler with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Simmons.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And Simmons kicks to Brown. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Jazz leading by 22. That's for a screen on Brown. MP outside. Kessler setting the pick for MP. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be the three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
Now, here's George. Defense is right there. Brown, no good. The drive by MP. And again, 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Simmons. And pushing it up, here's Boston. That's good for George on the assist by Brown. Brown's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Jazz leading by 22. It's tipped. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. The shot by George, wide open. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Here's MP. And Boston with the rebound. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
That's for a screen on Brown. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for the Jazz. Brown kicks to Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Ace Bailey. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams. A lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Simmons sets a screen for Tatum. This one for 3. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's MP. Kessler passes to MP. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That will be foul number 5 on him. Celtics trail by 21. To the paint. Here's George. Misses from short range. Jazz have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's MP. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Simmons against Markkanen. George looking over the floor. And the shot goes down. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
The scoring instincts of PG are razor sharp. He just keeps on attacking.
MP with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
You love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Outside Tatum. Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, CJ McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
Outside for George. Offline with his 3. Jazz have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Here's MP. Yet another bucket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Outside for Simmons. To the inside. Garza gets the bucket. So it's the Jazz now. Here's MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Shooting for Utah.
And both free throws good for MP. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The outside leaner. A rebound by the Jazz. MP's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Inside. Stolen by Tatum. Down low. Intercepted. Now here's MP. Anderson a screen on Brown. MP passes to Anderson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Pritchard. And here is Robinson. Brown outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Celtics shooting the ball at 42%. White dishes to Brown. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double team?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston ball. Jazz.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Great scoring effort from you tonight, MP, as you topped 30 points in a win. Watching you play, it looked like this wasn't just any old win.
Every win is a jewel, Dominic. There's no just another diamond, you know? I mean, do you really know what I'm saying? They all shine in their own beautiful way. What you just saw out there, what I just did, that was me laying my emotions bare, giving my all, knowing that I just gave you another diamond. One that you can cherish and pass down to your children and your children's children.
That we will, MP. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. I mean that. You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it very much, Dominic. Thank you. And that'll do it, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. We'll see you later on.
Hey, MP.
What's up, Coach?
Hey, you got any of those sleep masks you've been hawking lying around?
Maybe. Why, you trying to get put on with Cognivibe?
Listen, my wife stays up late, and you seem to love it, so I figure why not give it a try?
Right.
Do those crystals really work? I mean, they seem a little silly.
I don't know, Coach. I'm not wearing it for its looks.
You didn't exactly answer my question.
Yeah, that's because I'm not a scientist. You know, look, they got all that stuff on their website. You can read it there if you really want to. All I know is that when I'm wearing the thing at night, I get better sleep.
The money probably helps you sleep too, huh?
Oh, it really does.
So look, some people might find the videos and the shots out a little over the top. I don't care. If you're gonna keep dropping 40 plus like you did tonight, you can wear the Cognivibe logo on your forehead during interviews.
Okay, I'm good on that one though, Coach.
All right, look, one request.
Yeah.
Can you hook me up with a couple of masks for me and my kid?
Say less. Here, why don't you give this one to your kid here?
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll get you one later.
All right.
Yeah.